Welcome to episode 53 of Bee's Travelogue. When the weather stayed gray and rainy in August, I took the bus to Gwangju for a day trip to the Gwangju National Museum. When I arrived at the Gwangju bus terminal, I first looked at the tickets available from Gwangju to plan my next trips. I then walked around the mall and checked out different department stores and a grocery store. In South Korea, almost all products are shrink-wrapped, and most of them are in portion sizes that are good for large families or for someone making amounts that will last for several weeks. But that's not how I cook or eat. So for me, it was not really possible to buy things in small sizes. I treated myself to Kentucky Fried Chicken at the bus terminal and then took a local bus to the Gwangju National Museum. As I got off the bus, the cloudy sky turned blue. The museum grounds were like a large park with blossoming trees, a pond for fish, and beautiful flowers. These flowers had a unique shape to them. They were kind of dropping down from the top, and I saw this huge hornet in one of them and kept trying to photograph it, even though I was a little bit scared of it. The National Museum has 3 buildings. One of them is a children's museum, and one of them is the main museum. I was walking around on the outside, enjoying the sunshine for a little while and taking pictures before heading into the exhibitions. One of the main exhibits is a shipwreck off the coast of Shinan Island in the 14th century. Over 20,000 artifacts were discovered, mostly pottery items. The museum also has a large collection of Buddhist artifacts. There are many statues of different sizes and made from different materials. In addition, the museum contains a lot of items from regular life in Jeollanam-do province. Before going to Korea, I didn't know much about Korean history. I had gotten my black belt in Tang-soo-do, so I learned some of the history and knew about the 3 major kingdoms. But I didn't really know much about the daily lives of regular Koreans. I learned about that watching Korean drama. This museum had artifacts ranging all the way back to the Stone Age and the Bronze Age, and it was very interesting to see the items that had been found and the tombs. These jar coffins were really interesting. Even in Germany, I was always interested seeing the mummies that had been discovered, so I was very interested in this woman's skeleton as well. Here are some weapons from the Bronze Age and some stones back from the Stone Age. The museum is located in the north of Gwangju. So when I was looking out of the windows overlooking the park, I could see the main buildings of Gwangju in the distance. After some cultural exhibits, including poetry, came the pottery exhibits. I was fascinated by the different shapes and the designs on the pottery. I took photos of my favorite pieces, especially blue ones. But I also paid special attention to the designs on each piece, especially when it came to dragons or fantasy imagery. I learned about the origin of some of the pottery and how some of them came from China and Japan to South Korea. I learned about celadon, which is a special kind of pottery. This final exhibit was the entire collection found on the shipwreck of Shinan. Please read the information here. Hearing that 24,000 of these ceramic items were stacked inside the ship, I really didn't wonder why it sank. Before I headed back to the bus, I spent some more time in the park admiring these pink trees. They were the same kind that I had seen in Gwangju a couple of months before. There was a family with a little boy running around. We were all looking at the fish and the water lilies, and it was very cute watching him explore. So far, I hadn't seen too many water lilies in South Korea. It's still very cold in the winters, so the tropical flowers are somewhat limited. So I had a wonderful time taking pictures here. I was trying to decide whether I wanted to go see anything else in Gwangju on this visit or if I just wanted to head home. I took some more pictures of these star-shaped flowers and the outside of the museum, and then slowly made my way back to the bus stop outside the museum grounds. While a lot of people say they use Naver to navigate through Korea, I continue to use Google. I could never get used to Naver. I didn't like how the map worked, and so I always trusted Google, although sometimes it led me astray. Not always did the buses come when they said they would, but overall, most of the time, the bus routes, the departure times were pretty accurate. I hope you enjoyed this visit to the Gwangju National Museum. Please join me for my hiking trip to a mountain temple next. Thank you for watching.